There is a saying, heaven is richer, but the earth is poorer. This is certainly the case with our dear friend, David Eldridge. You know, he had an incredible vision for the Illawarra, for church unity, for evangelism, for the release of the gospel, and for this whole region to be blessed. His vision lives on, his passion lives on, and his inspiration keeps us keeping on.
As I look back and think of David, I think of him as a very committed Christian and one who put his faith into action. He was also a very generous man. He was generous with his time, and I benefited greatly from his wisdom that was derived both from his Christian conscience and his business acumen.
When I think of Dave, the thing I remember most was his ability to encourage me that I can do it. I guess sometimes when I'm leading and doing things that seem a bit risky, often I have people in the room that tell me I can't do it. One of the greatest things Dave did for me was to tell me, Paul, we can do this.
It was wonderful to have great discussions with him. His heart for the kingdom was exceptional, and his willingness to work and to engage. He will be greatly missed.
What I will always remember about David is his passion for the kingdom, to see the kingdom expand, and his incredible generosity, not only financially, but just in his words and actions.
A man of immense faith, of great character, incredibly encouraging to all who came across his path, had a heart for unity, regardless of the differences that exist across denominations, wanting people to know Christ.
I worked very closely with David during the Harvest 2000 Crusade, and in many ways David was such an inspiration for that event. He helped fundraise for it, and he just had so many creative ideas. It was such a pleasure and an honour to work with him and learn from him, and just experience his generosity of thinking and ideas and time.
He's a legend for what he's done for Illawarra. So I learned a lot from him. He's a brilliant man, very strategic, and he's humble, and he's caring. So he cared a lot for people. His dream is to see the people of Illawarra to hear the gospel of Christ.
Dave, I found, was incredibly encouraging, supportive, he's creative, he's an entrepreneurial thinker. He was always stretching us to think outside the box and to be as effective as we could be in our collective work in unity to reach the city for Jesus.
I remember often David would message me in the middle of the night or show up unannounced for a spontaneous meeting, but I always made time for him. I really valued his wisdom, and whenever he spoke, I listened. He's left a rich legacy of revival in the Illawarra, and the impact of the things that he's done during his life will be felt throughout generations to come.